Travelers, we have made our way into the Magic Kingdom, and as you can tell, it is a beautiful day. It is 58 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. I was at work today and I realized I haven't been here since the first weekend of January. I haven't experienced it in the Magic Kingdom. I haven't seen updates. I haven't seen anything in the Magic Kingdom. So come along and let's see what the Magic Kingdom has to offer us on this fantastic, beautiful day. So I was sitting at work today and I was like, man, how long has it been since I've been to the Magic Kingdom? And I couldn't believe it had been over a month. Since Run Disney, that was the last weekend I was here. So I headed on over, walked underneath the beautiful monorail beams and seen the monorail. Of course, had to make my way to the front of Magic Kingdom, see the train station, walked up through Main Street U.S.A, seen the Dapper Dans performing. I always love watching them. And then seen Bert and Mary out walking around and everything. Made my way up to come see this beauty right here, because you know she's going under a transformation. So we're going to take a look at her today. It's just been a while since I've been to the Magic Kingdom. Had to get some of that magic after all these cold nights. And I know a lot of you are still experiencing that. Stay warm, stay safe, and hopefully we get to see you soon down here at the Magic Kingdom or at Walt Disney World. Go ahead and take a look at this beauty right here. We got Friendship Fair still going on, even though the castle's going under refurbishment, and there has been some adjustments in the morning show. We do have the fair here going on, the stage show. I mean, how can you beat this? I know you guys love the kingdom, so I definitely had to come over. Travelers, I was trying to make my rounds around the Main Street area here with the beautiful castle, but ran into Chris and Wendy right here, North Carolina, correct?
Yes.
They're down here visiting. We have been talking here. We've been having a great time, and it is a pleasure meeting them.
You too.
Look at that. I tell you, thank you so much for saying hello. Chris gave me a little gift. I'll show you in the video that he gave me. But they're fantastic, and we can't wait till they come back so me and Michelle can have a meal with them and maybe a lunch or a breakfast. But you know what? They like Ohana's too, so
Absolutely.
they're my kind of people. Nice meeting you guys.
You too, sir.
Guys,
Bye.
Over here, Wendy.
see you next time.
There you go, there you go. There they go, right back there. They were fantastic. You guys know I love meeting travelers, and Chris and Wendy were actually fantastic. But we're gonna go take a look at the castle. Let's see how the paint job's coming along. Ever want a really good picture of the castle? Just come at parade time. They'll chase you off the road right before the parade gets there, but you can always get a great view of the castle. It's hard to believe this is all gonna change. Kind of go back to original, but then it's gonna be new original. Does that make sense? She is definitely a beauty. I mean, I love this color scheme, don't get me wrong, but I can't wait to get back to the kind of original of what it's gonna look like. I've seen the concept art, and they're already making schedule changes to the shows and stuff like that. So it's beginning, so hopefully it won't take too long. Unfortunately, I do not believe you will ever see the dream lights on this castle again for Christmas. That is just my opinion, but I don't see the projections work so well. I don't think we'll ever see the icicle lights again on the castle. If you look right over here, you can see the different color right there. Now, it's not gonna be pink. I just think that's, they've doing some testing and stuff because it's going to a different color. But there will be patches that you see along the castle while you're here. Especially, like I said, right over there, they're changing the colors over there. And then, of course, don't forget, one of the spires is not completed because, as Walt always said, Disney won't be complete. So we have an unfinished spire on there as well. I wanted to come document this. You know, we like to document everything, so might as well watch this change happen as well. That is the front view right there as we make our way around. The water is still in the moat, so that hasn't officially been drained yet. Once that begins, then they'll bring in the cranes and everything to officially start the paint to get the cranes up. And remember, when they bring the cranes in, it'll be in the mornings time. They're gonna try to lower them from what we've been reading so it doesn't affect the afternoons or the fireworks in the evenings. But yeah, this is where they will set the cranes, right over here. I don't see any buoys yet, so we'll take a look to see if we got any signs of it getting ready to start to take place. I just love getting all kinds of different shots of the castle. I can't wait to see its new transformation. The mural is not changing. Nobody's doing anything to the mural. It's just the castle painting, that's all. Does anybody got a tile that they polish? We've talked about that in previous videos. And our tile is right over there. I gotta go polish it. And our tile of choice that we polish is Lucifer's nose, right there. We clean it off, make sure it's nice and clean.
Yeah.
Right there.
What do you think?
But me and Michelle always come and clean the tiles as we go along. Cinderella's royal table is inside of the castle, which serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's go over there and take a look at the menu. But remember, when you make this reservation, you have to prepay for the reservation. And if you don't cancel in time, you do not get a refund. And you have to have park admission. Just because you have reservations for here, you've got to have park admission to be able to eat a Cinderella's royal table. Sometimes that confuses people, but just remember that. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner right there. Some people love to come during fireworks, and you can look out the back to watch the fireworks. But this is the menus right here. That's the breakfast. I'll let you guys take a look at that. It's a little hard because of the glare, I know, but it's all the little touches. It's all the details. You know me and my details. And then there's the lunch and dinner, which are pretty much the same menus right there. So if you're going to make reservations for here, make sure you make them ahead of time. We always like to come early, so you kind of get in the park before everybody else is here, get some great pictures, and then have a great breakfast. Making my way over to the wishing well area. Many engagement or a proposal made right over here, but I want to get this out of the castle, so this is the best place to view this out of the castle. Y'all come over to the Cinderella wishing well here. Make a wish. And there's some wishes in there. Okay, so let's take a look at this side. Right here. Like I said, the moat's still there. Water levels have not really dropped any. So nothing going on as of right now. This side of the castle's looking great. Nothing has changed. Looks good. Couple little areas that looks like it's been repatched or just painted that different color pink. But that is the right-hand side of the castle if you're looking at the castle. More of the beautiful castle here, but I always love how it transitions into Fantasyland. Like you're going into the village, like Sir Mickey's over here. One of the best themed stores in all of the Magic Kingdom. If you haven't been into Sir Mickey's, make sure to go in there. And then over here is Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique over in this area. Let's get a back view of the castle. A little bit better than this though. And of course the back side, and it looks like no changes have been made here. Maybe right over here, there's a little gray paint right over in that area. So that's about it right there, but nothing new. Now I know the Dream Suite's up there. I think you get over to it right over here. I've never been there. Has anybody been to the Dream Suite? If you have, leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear all about it. But that is Cinderella's royal table right there, the windows, and that you can see the fireworks that will actually project right back over here behind the carousel right in this area. So it's always a great view. More of Sir Mickey's, and now that's Fairy Tale Hall over there. What used to be? What ride? Put in the comments down below. Will you meet the princesses now? What ride did that used to be? That's a good one for you guys. Okay, so that is the back of the castle. So now let's head over to the left-hand side of the castle if you're facing the castle. So yes, that is Cinderella's fountain right there. And of course Cinderella and the mice. Is it Gus? More of the beautiful castle. I haven't made it all the way to the side, but I wanted to come over here because sometimes this is where you can meet the stepsisters over here at the steps, or the fairy godmother. Not sure what's going to be happening with the, painting going on. Now we're on the left-hand side of the castle. If you're looking at it, right over there's the stage area, as you can see. No water lowering or anything going on here. We got the Festival of Fantasy Parade getting ready to start behind me. But I mean, just take that in. And I know we're all battling some cold and some snow and some bad weather, but hopefully this helps brighten up your day, warm up your day. Absolutely fantastic. It happened to spot this from the bridge area. You'll see the little green. That could be where they're going to dam it up, but you can see the pipe right there coming out. So that's probably where they're going to drain the water. That'd be my guess. Another beautiful view of that castle there. And there we go. We're back to the front of the castle. Wanted to get this shot before we go get the funnel cake over there. But as of right now, not big changes. Not a lot happening. But you can tell work is getting ready to begin. Let's head to Sleepy Hollow. It looks slow right now because of the parade coming. Everybody wanting to watch that. Maybe I can get my funnel cake real quick and we can find us a place to sit and enjoy it. Sometimes the pathway is just a good spot also to watch the parade. Okay, here we go. See if we can find us a spot. Oh man, did they move the tables that were right here? There used to be tables right here. Yep, looks like a stroller parking now. All the tables are underneath. We'll find us something. There goes Elsa, Anna, all of them, Beauty, Beast, everybody running to see them. There we go. Maybe I should have had Wendy and Chris join me on this. Sorry guys, but I'm definitely going to enjoy this right here. I love this funnel cake. But I did get water. That's a little healthy. I keep fussing with my hair. I think it might be time to go see Maria. It's been a month. I think I need another haircut. I still think it's one of the best haircuts. And for the price at the Magic Kingdom, come on, how can you beat that? So yes, got my funnel cake right there. I mean, how can you beat that? My funnel cake. You can hear the parade going off behind me. So might as well sit here and relax, enjoy my funnel cake. I could have got a corn dog. I know it. But I wanted a funnel cake today. That is the beauty about living close, being a cast member, jumping right over here after work. I was going to do a whole walk around the park and all that, but I didn't really have enough time to do a walk around the park because I want to go to each land and see what's going on. Kind of an update, update on the magic, see what's happening. I would definitely wanted to come over and get some castle video and castle pictures for you guys because we know it's getting ready to change. So had to see that. So far, we just got bits and pieces of paint that has changed, but nothing major at all. I will have to say, I wish they had, the strawberries were a little more saucy. I do like the juicy saucy. I just love that. Funnel cakes are just the best dessert. It's one of those desserts that's just fantastic. I mean, how can you beat a funnel cake? What in the Magic Kingdom or in Walt Disney World for that matter, it's your go-to sweet treat or dessert or even savory that you just have to have whenever you visit Walt Disney World or the Magic Kingdom. I mean, I have a lot of them. Don't get me wrong. I know Michelle's absolutely loves the buckaroo bread. That is her favorite dessert, favorite treat on Disney property. She will not turn down buckaroo bread at all from the Wilderness Campground. So might have to go back over there one day, get her some buckaroo bread. We've had some here recently, but go back and do a little review. There we go. We go do a little review of Trails End or Crockett's Tavern. I know we went there with some friends at Crockett's Tavern. What should we try over there? I need to look at the menu. But I know they don't open till 4, so I gotta go a little bit later. Oh man. Real whipped cream. Look at that. Want a bite? Plus this is, I'm sitting over here. That's the tunnel that goes to Hall of Presidents exit. But everybody uses it for a cut through for the parades. I got a great seat. Enjoying myself. So what else has been going on? Anything else you guys want to talk about? Got the castle happening. Dinoland USA, extinct, gone, no more. I do love the fact that I know everybody says I was on the last car of Dinoland and all that. The cast members are actually the last one to ride Dinosaur, which I think is fantastic. I think that's the way it should be. I think the cast members should have seen Muppet Vision for the last time. I think that's just me. I think they work hard in those lands and they deserve that treat. So that's impressive. So now we got the Tropical Americas coming. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait for that. Encanto, one of Michelle's favorites. That Moana. She loves Moana. So, but honey, wish you could be here with me today. So cheers to you and cheers to all the other travelers out there. I should have done that earlier. I always forget sometimes. Oh. I just love that. That is just so good. So good. I think the waffle, they use the same batter, if I'm not mistaken. I think we had that discussion before. I think my buddy Doug told me it is the same batter. Either way, funnel cake is the way to go. So I'm going to eat some of this funnel cake. Watch the people go by. The parade's past us here. So everybody's starting to break out, as you can tell, from the people walking behind me and all that. So I'm going to enjoy this. To the center of the funnel cake, I had to resort to a fork. Those strawberries are fantastic on this. Very flavorful. You know, sometimes you get strawberries that has no flavor. These are really good, especially with the whipped cream. Come on. Fantastic, fantastic. I'm gonna have to let people know when I'm in the park because I'm not gonna be able to eat all this funnel cake. And I didn't bring a container to take it home. So I'm gonna have to throw probably half of it away, which kills me because I hate throwing food away. Hate wasting food. So, but had a great time today at the Magic Kingdom. Started off on one way and then swerved and went another way. Hope you guys enjoyed the castle views. We'll be doing updates on the castle as progress comes along. We'll be coming over to the Magic Kingdom. I like to come here probably once every other week to show you the progress. I mean, we got Buzz Lightyear getting ready to reopen. Is Carousel of Progress ever going down for the adding of the Walt animatronic? Who knows? We'll go over to the Rivers of America area, which is going to become Piston Peak. You know, can't wait for that. All kinds of stuff happening. So just going to keep you updated, share some of the magic with you guys, let you see what's going on in the parks. The weather is beautiful right now, but we know sooner or later it's going to be 95 degrees and 100% humidity. That's just the way Florida is. But had a great time. Chris and Wendy, it was a pleasure meeting you guys today. And Chris, by the way, happy birthday. Thank you. Oh, I got to show you guys what he gave me. He is a retired police officer. And he gave me, this is his badge from his, can you see that? It's actually a tie tack. But that's his badge right there. I'm going to put it on my lapel because I don't wear ties anymore. But that's his pin right there. And this is his coin. I found it interesting because it was founded in 1739. 1739. That's before America was America. You know, because we're getting ready to celebrate our 250th anniversary. And oh, we got something special for that coming up. Hope you guys join us for the 4th of July. Of course, you won't see it on the 4th of July. It'll be the day after, but we got something special on that one. But that is the coin right there of his, and that's the back side right there. But it was a pleasure meeting them today, talking to them. They're going to email us the next time they come, so maybe we can have a dinner or a breakfast or a lunch. They love Ohana's. We love Ohana's. Maybe we'll go to Ohana's. I love that guava chicken that they got now. Okay, I'm rambling on. It's the sugar. It's the sugar. Definitely the sugar. So I'm going to have a little bit more of my funnel cake, and I'm going to make my way out of the park. And travelers, thank you so much for traveling along with us and being part of our traveling family. If you're not yet a subscriber, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down there. Don't forget Michelle's Bricklets Club. If you want to go subscribe to that, the information's in the description of this video. Don't forget a group cruise. We've got the group cruise coming up. I think we're up to 25, 28 people so far. Going to have a great time. So, Disney Fantasy. A Disney cruise. So we're going to be doing that. So thanks so much for traveling along with us and being part of our traveling family. Hope to see you guys out and about in the parks. I'll be out in the parks much more now that the weather is cleared and it's become beautiful and I don't have to work as much. So travelers, until next time, like we always say, travel and adventure is out there.